What's up, Flyers Nations? Well, this is another week of Season of the Fan of the Philadelphia Flyers. Yeah, I feel a little better, but not much has changed. But I do want to say, not much has changed. We still didn't fire Dave Hextall yet, the Flyers have, Paul Holmgren had fired Gord Murphy and Steve or Scott Breyer or whatever his name is, but yeah, not much has changed in the Flyers organization. We're still looking for a Flyers new GM, but as long as it's not Paul Holmgren or Bobby Clark all over again, then we should be fine. But I guess Paul Holmgren must have saw my video and saw how I feel about Ron Hextall, but I don't wish anything bad on Ron Hextall. Okay, I feel bad that he got fired as a Flyers general manager. Okay, but he just wasn't making the process fast enough, and that's what. And okay, but we do need, every general manager needs to take care of the Flyers organization, whether if it's the Blackhawks, the Avalanche, the LA Kings, or the St. Louis Blues, or the Edmonton Oilers. We still have to take care. We still have to take care of the team, and also take care of us fans too. But I don't work in the front office. Okay, I'm just a Flyers fan giving you my opinion. But anyhow, last night's Flyers game. Anytime the Flyers beat the Pittsburgh Penguins, I'm happy. Okay, that's all I can ask for. Okay, but I don't think the Flyers are going to go far. I don't expect them to, but basically I think we're just going to be a 500 team. Okay, but yeah, Flyers beat the Penguins 4-2 at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. So of course Sidney Crosby scored first. It was like 39 seconds in the first period. But Anthony Stolarz was just warming up, quite frankly. He was between the pipes, and I thought he started off a little bit shaky, but then when the game was progressing, I thought he did very well. But I thought he did very well as far as the games go, but then Travis Konechny tied the game up at 1 with a slap shot assisted by Robert Hagg and Andrew McDonald, and then the second period, Riley Shahan tied the game up, assisted by Brian Rust, and then Claude Giroux was able to tie the game up again at 2 apiece, and the Flyers, and then the Penguins had a power play. It doesn't happen very often, but Dale Weiss scored a shorthanded goal by a wrist shot with Scott Laughton and Andrew McDonald. And so Andrew McDonald had 2 assists last night, and and then it was coming towards, and then the Flyers Penguins game was coming down the wire. A minute left in the third period, and Jake Voracek scored the empty net goal. So, I'm happy that the Flyers beat the Penguins. Anytime the Flyers beat the Penguins or the Rangers, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, that's all. That's all anybody could ask for. That's all I can ask for as a Flyers fan. Okay, but the Flyers are still not a consistent team. Okay, but do they want to work hard as a team? I say they want to work hard as a team, but you know what? As a Flyers fan that I am right now, I'm not going to fall into a trap. Okay. On Black Friday, I was happy that the Flyers beat the Rangers 4-0. But the next game, I knew they were going to lose in Toronto. Okay, I knew that Kyle Pickard was going to shit his bed, and I just knew that the Flyers are going to lose. But I 6-0, and that's when I gave my strong opinion of what's going on in the Flyers game. But right now the Flyers are 11-12-2, and I believe they are off until Thursday, and this coming Thursday, my best buddy Neil, aka the Mighty Fan, and myself are going to the Flyers game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're excited about that, and it's also 90s night. Mighty Fan and I were talking about what jerseys we're going to wear. He said he's going to wear his Eric Lindros jersey, and I'm going to wear my Johnny Leclerc jersey. So, to represent 90s night, and also to represent the Legion of Doom. And when I think of 90s, I think of the Seattle grunge group like Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, and Nirvana. Those are my three favorite bands. And of course, as everybody knows, there was Pearl Jam that was popular, the Foo Fighters, and a lot of great one-hit wonder 90s like Silverchair and Cracker, and Toadies. But yeah, that's when I think of the 90s, because the 90s was when I was growing up. And I remember the Legion of Doom with John Leclerc, Eric Lindros, and Michael Renberg. And I also met Yanni Niedema and Dinah Zubris. That was, oh my goodness, that was 20 plus years ago. But it felt like it was last week. That's how long it was. But a good game by the Flyers last night, beating the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Flyers play the Penguins 3 more times this year, and of course we got the big game at Lincoln Financial Field against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Flyers better get a win if playing outside, because if the Flyers can win their outdoor game, I'm happy. Okay, I don't care if we do or don't make the playoffs or not this year, but I'm focusing on one game at a time. It should be a good game coming up. Yesterday I was listening to Glenn Macnow and Ray Dittinger on local sports talk, and they summed it up right about the Flyers. They're not a very good team. They're not very consistent. Okay, I think the Flyers will be no more than 500. Okay, and and they're right. You know, the Flyers have been Jekyll and Hyde. They've been Jekyll and Hyde all year long, or yeah, this year I should say. But it's amazing how the Buffalo Sabres are red hot right now, and but after all these years of the Flyers, you know, nothing has changed. But you know, you know, I mean, nobody's perfect. I don't expect every game to be perfect, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But we'll see what the Flyers bring to the table on Thursday night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm looking forward to the game. It should be exciting. Always, always good to go. Always good to go to these games. And I'm also going to the 76ers game a week, one week later. And I'm also going to the Philadelphia Wings lacrosse game after that too. So for the home opener, so that should be exciting. But but um, before I sign off, congratulations to William Nylander to sign I forget how many thousands of dollars that he signed for three or 4 years, and he's staying with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So congratulations to him. I know that's big news around the NHL. Today you got the today you got the football games, and then the Eagles play tomorrow against the Washington Redskins. It's a much needed win for them, and the Sixers play today. Yeah, the Sixers play today. I think. Just bear with me. The Sixers play the Grizzlies. But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm probably not going to watch much sports today because I have more Christmas decorations to do. But you know, but hey, but you never know. Hey, we can only do what we can do. But all right, everybody. Thanks for giving me your time as always to watch my videos. I'm not gonna be falling into a trap about the Flyers. Okay, but we can. We're only focusing on one game at a time, and hopefully we'll get a new coach. And a new GM, I should say. But all right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.